Welcome back to my channel and to a journey back in time, where we dust off the cartridges, blow into the console slots, and dive deep into the treasures of retro gaming. In today's video, we're embarking on a quest to unearth the hidden gems of yesteryears, those underrated classics that deserve a spotlight. So grab your controllers, because it's time to explore the world of the hidden gems of retro gaming, underrated classics you need to play. Shadowrun for the Super Nintendo. Describing Shadowrun as a profound influence on the contemporary RPGs would be no exaggeration. The cyberpunk action RPG developed by Beam Software boasted an extensive dialogue system, remarkably well-executed combat mechanics, and an immersive and captivating cyberpunk universe to delve into. If you're playing Cyberpunk 2077 and are curious about the roots of the genre in gaming, revisiting this game is an absolute must. However, be prepared for a challenging experience. The original Shadowrun is exceptionally demanding. Batman for the Nintendo. Indeed, when examining Sunsoft's 1990 NES masterpiece, Batman, it may not immediately strike one as a typical licensed game. While the game does feature a handful of familiar Batman characters like the Electrocutioner, Firebug, and the Joker, they may not be instantly recognizable. Nevertheless, Batman delivers an experience characterized by precision, tension, and a concentrated platforming challenge with razor-sharp gameplay mechanics. Completing Batman may prove elusive, but the thrill of attempting to do so is undeniably enjoyable. It's an experience nearly as gratifying as watching the 1989 Batman movie. Beyond Oasis, Sega Genesis. Have you ever had the desire to experience The Legend of Zelda, but with the mechanical and visual elements reminiscent of Sega? In that case, Beyond Oasis should certainly pique your interest. While it doesn't quite emulate Zelda as a clone would, it distinguishes itself with a unique perspective and more fluid combat mechanics. However, it preserves many of Zelda's fundamental elements, such as items that expand your map, the top-down viewpoint, and the interconnected world and dungeon gameplay. This is undeniably an incredibly enjoyable game that is regrettably maintained overlooked by the annals of gaming history. Shadow Tower, PlayStation. If you're a fan of From Software's challenging action RPGs like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, then you might find yourself at home here. Shadow Tower is renowned for its intense and incredibly demanding gameplay. Some of its difficulty can be attributed to the somewhat cumbersome control scheme, exacerbated by the challenging menus and peculiar enemy design. However, if you're interested in tracing the roots of Dark Souls and exploring where it all began, there's no more fitting place to do so than here. Shadow Tower distinctly showcases From Software's signature elements, including diverse enemy designs and a role-playing experience centered around exploration. Rocket, Robot on Wheels, Nintendo 64. It's an inexplicable injustice that a larger audience hasn't experienced Sucker Punch's inaugural release. Rocket, Robot on Wheels stands as a brilliantly imaginative 3D platformer distinguished by its truly inventive physics mechanisms and a strong focus on exploration. If you have an affection for games like Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64, and Spyro the Dragon, then Rocket Robot on Wheels will unquestionably capture your heart. While it does become quite challenging in its latter stages, the game's carefree and spirited essence is bound to charm you. Penguin Land, Sega Master System. Penguin Land is a remarkably ahead-of-its-time title. Back in 1987, this puzzle platformer introduced gamers to the adventures of Mission Commander Overbite, who was on a mission to transport an egg to his spaceship crew. While its vertically scrolling puzzle mechanics foreshadow games like Downwell, the true game-changer here is the inclusion of a level editor. Surprisingly, this game, despite its 1987 release, boasts a level editor capable of housing up to 15 custom stages. Bonk's Adventure, TurboGrafx 16. Within the realm of forgotten mascots, Bonk will be remembered as one of the less fortunate entries. The inaugural game featuring the TurboGrafx 16 mascot, however, stands out as an exceptionally entertaining 2D platformer. It boasts captivating level layouts, dependable gameplay mechanics, and a balanced level of challenge. Regrettably, it found itself eclipsed by the monumental releases of Super Mario World in 1990 and Sonic the Hedgehog in 1991. Nonetheless, if you're in the mood for nostalgia, consider revisiting this unfairly neglected 2D platformer for a delightful experience. Tomba, PlayStation. Looking back, it's likely that Tomba faced significant challenges finding success beyond its home turf in Japan. This non-linear 2.5D platformer is a vivid embodiment of Japanese culture, bursting with vibrant colors, vitality, and unique charm. Anticipating widespread acclaim for a game this eccentric in foreign markets might have been an unreasonable expectation. Returning to Tomba today offers a chance to immerse yourself in a Metroidvania-style platformer that was remarkably ahead of its time, featuring some of the most amusing and whimsical writing seen in 1990s gaming. Terranigma, Super Nintendo. In an effort to maintain a balanced representation of various gaming platforms, I've tried to avoid an excessive focus on SNES games in this video. Nevertheless, when discussing the most underrated retro games, it's nearly impossible not to mention Terranigma. This outstanding creation by Quintet belongs to the same class as games Illusion of Gaia. It's a meticulously crafted action RPG with a captivating storyline and visually stunning graphics. Regrettably, it did not receive the attention it deserved, partially because it was never made available in the North American regions. Panzer Dragoon Saga, Sega Saturn. You might have seen this one coming. Panzer Dragoon Saga is without a doubt an awe-inspiring gaming experience. It stands as a stunning JRPG with mesmerizing gameplay mechanics, an expansive and immersive world to delve into, and a soundtrack that ranks among the finest in video game history. Now that the original Panzer Dragoon has already made its debut on the Nintendo Switch, the expectations for Saga's future are soaring. And that wraps up our journey through the hidden gems of retro gaming. I hope you've enjoyed this exploration of underrated classics that deserve a special place in your gaming library. Remember, the beauty of retro gaming lies in its timeless charm, and these hidden gems are a testament to that. Before I say farewell, don't forget to hit that like button if you've discovered a new favorite or if you share my passion for preserving video game history. And of course, if you want to keep uncovering gaming treasures from the past, don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that notification button so you won't miss any more of my adventures. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Did I miss any of your favorite hidden gems? Or maybe you have your own undiscovered classics to recommend. Share your stories and memories with the gaming community down below. Thank you for joining me on this nostalgic quest, and until next time, keep gaming, keep exploring, and keep unearthing those hidden gems of retro gaming. Thanks for watching.